Hello and welcome to our trip to Granada. So we wanted to show you what you can achieve in 24 hours within Granada. So we ran our way to Cordoba after this, but there's lots of things to do. So these are the 5 best things that I would recommend that you do if you go and visit Granada. Granada is in Andalusia. It's 738 metres above sea level and it's in the foothills of the Sierra Nevada mountains. Now these are a great ski resort area in the winter, but it was very hot when we were there, which was in June. So no skiing at the time, even though there was a little bit of snow on the top peaks. But within Granada, you can see that there's lots of gorgeous architecture, lots of lovely buildings, and they've set it out so that you get squares that are all tree lined. This street is called Porcel Navas. This is where we were staying, and is a really famous tapas street. Now it's quite special with the tapas in Granada. If you order your drinks, whether it be an orange juice, a small beer, a glass of wine, whatever it is you want, you will get a free tapas with your drink. So it's a lovely way of just having a walk around Granada, stopping at different little cafes, restaurants, and having a few drinks and a few free tapas. So really try and make the most of that. Another drink that I had there, which is a great drink to have, is called a Tinto de Verano, and it's very refreshing in the heat of the day. What they've also done in Granada now is put up great big umbrellas, which are lovely, and they've got like little sprays of water. It's not brilliant for your hair, particularly if you've got curly hair, but it does help keep you cool whilst you're sitting around just relaxing and looking at the scenery and taking in the views. So there you can see the water spraying on us, and Colin's face as he got that was just lovely for him, because we had a good walk around. So try the tapas. Now all the tapas dishes, they vary from the ones that you can get. You don't tend to order the free ones. They'll bring out lots of little tasters. So that can be the patatas bravas, which is the potato with the spicy sauce. We had meatballs. We also had little anchovies. They did some squid, battered squid for us. Croquetas, which are like little deep fried balls of yumminess. So well worth trying, and a great introduction into Spanish food if you've never tried it before. I've put some pictures on of some of the lovely dishes we had whilst we were there. We did order some extra dishes. If we tried something that we thought was really nice, we actually then also ordered a dish between us just to try. Now my second thing that I would strongly recommend that you go and see is the Alhambra. This is a sprawling hilltop fortress on the skyline of Granada, and is absolutely amazing to go round. Now when you're going round and having a look, the main thing I would say is try to pre-book your tickets. At the gate then you can do this skip the queue, and all the details for that sort of thing will be down in my description. But there's fountains, there's orchards, beautiful flower beds, and really gorgeous pools of water. The mosaic work in the Alhambra is just outstanding, and this doesn't really show you the best. You can actually opt just to go to the Nasrid Palace, and if you're not feeling up to doing a lot of walking, I would recommend you do that. This picture is there, the centerpiece of the Nasrid Palace, and really is a stunning place to see. So definitely go to the Alhambra on your visit. If you're struggling to walk round a great deal, they have a really good hop-on, hop-off bus. I can strongly recommend it. I've been on it a few times with my mum, and it takes you all around Granada, and you get the earphones with the commentary, the audio. Some lovely bars here. Now there's lots and lots of stops for this bus, so this is just one of the stops, but really nice place, and I can thoroughly recommend these bars here, because we have done those as well. But these little hop on hop off buses are brilliant. So my fourth recommendation for you whilst you're in Granada is just to have a very simple walk round all of the streets and the little sidewalks, taking in the atmosphere, the views, stopping off in perhaps some of the bars or the shops just to have a good look round. You'll notice that a lot of the streets and the sidewalks have these covers overhead, and that's just absolutely brilliant because it keeps you protected from the sunlight and keeps you a little bit cooler. It is still warm walking around, but these covers don't half help as you walk along the street.
So there are lots and lots of different places that you can eat here. It's easy to find your way around. Most of the street names are actually on the streets. Trying to focus in there. So that was Calle San Sebastian. Now the churros, or churria, is where they sell the hot chocolate, and you can dip like their pastries into the churros, so they're very, very tasty. We generally do try these at some time during our visit, but they're churros and you get a cup of hot chocolate with them. Very good and very famous in this area. And this is the main square area here, and as you can see, there's loads of really good bars, lots of atmosphere, people are all sat all around. So you can see nice bars. I'll do it slowly so you can do and pan round. It's got a great atmosphere. There are some guided trips going on for people, but it's all in the shade because they've got these great big gorgeous trees to shade everything, and there's loads of places to sit, enjoy, watch life pass you by.
So number 5 of the things that I would recommend that you do if you go to Granada is definitely to go around and have a look at all of the squares and the little paseos that you've perhaps been to during the day, but to go in the evening time. There's something very magical about Granada in the evening. It looks beautiful. I mean, this film probably just doesn't do it justice because of how many lights there are, but it just looks so gorgeous in the evening. You can stop anywhere you want and have a meal or something to drink. They have lit the monuments and all of the buildings really beautifully, and it is quite stunning walking around. We stopped and had a meal while we were there, and we had these hanging kebabs which were absolutely delicious, and I would say prices were very good. Even the toilets, Aseos is toilets, they're very posh in Granada, the outside toilets, so it's just lovely to soak in the atmosphere. This is the building I'd shown you earlier on with the horse on top. Look how lovely they have lit that building. So we had a little walk round all of the squares that we'd been in. We were out for a couple of hours, and then we headed back to Cafe Navas, which is where we were staying, but which is also where all of the tapas bars are. This was quite late at night now. It's probably turning to about 11:30, 12 o'clock at night as we were walking back. We'd had a real full day of it, but we really felt we'd done the most that we could whilst we were in Granada. But the atmosphere still in Cafe Navas was just amazing. So I'll let you soak in the atmosphere as we walk down Cafe Navas to our hotel, Porcel Navas. All the information of everywhere we went and where we enjoyed and the prices I will put in the description. The only other thing that I have highlighted here is if you want to go to a flamenco night, we didn't have the time this time, but we have been before, and they do them in caves, and if you get time to go and watch one of those, it really is gorgeous. This is flamenco music I've put on in the background, but it's very dramatic, very passionate, and just amazing to watch. So I hope you've enjoyed our 24 hours in Granada.